Star Trek, Section 31 has a surprising callback to Star Trek, The Next Generation's Lieutenant Tasha Yar, Denise Crosby. Set in Star Trek's lost era of the early 24th century, Section 31 follows Emperor Philippa Georgiou, Michelle Yeoh, as she gets caught up in a mission to save the galaxy. Section 31 is a Star Trek movie tackling foreign ground, but it contains several connections to the greater Star Trek timeline. Not only does the film reveal more about Georgiou's backstory, but it also offers a glimpse into the early Starfleet career of Lieutenant Rachel Garrett, Casey Roll. Star Trek, The Next Generation fans will remember Rachel Garrett, Tricia O'Neill, as the doomed captain of the USS Enterprise C from TNG's excellent Season 3 episode, Yesterday's Enterprise. Even as a young lieutenant, Garrett already seems primed to be a great starship captain one day. As Starfleet's representative among the more morally questionable members of Section 31's Alpha Team, Garrett embraces the chaos of space exploration while also fighting to uphold Starfleet's ideals. Lieutenant Garrett may be Section 31's most obvious connection to TNG, but the film also gives a subtle shout-out to TNG's Tasha Yar. Control sets up a Section 31 mission to Tasha Yar's home planet. Control sends Alpha Team to a mission on Turkana 4. After the events of Star Trek, Section 31, Georgiou reunites with Section 31's Alpha Team at her nightclub, where its leader, Control, Jamie Lee Curtis, informs the team of a new mission. Control remains unsure if allowing Georgiou to join Section 31 is a smart choice, but she knows that the former Emperor will get things done. Control asks any of the team members if they have ever been to a planet called Turkana 4. Although Control reveals no details of the mission that awaits them on Turkana 4, the name may sound familiar to Star Trek, The Next Generation fans. Lt. Tasha Yar of the USS Enterprise D was born on Turkana 4 in 2337 and lived there until the age of 15. At the time of Yar's birth, Turkana 4 was home to a failed Federation colony. The planet's government began breaking down sometime in the 2330s, leading to civil war and general lawlessness. Tasha found a way to leave Turkana 4 in 2352 and soon began attending Starfleet Academy. Several years later, in 2361, the people of Turkana 4 still lived in poverty and constant conflict. The Enterprise D visited the planet that year and encountered Tasha Yar's younger sister, Ishara Yar, Beth Toussaint, who fought for the Turkana 4 coalition. A Section 31 sequel could show how Turkana 4 fell. Does Section 31 try to save Turkana 4? Or do they make things worse? Star Trek TNG Legacy Turkana 4. While it remains to be seen whether the film will get a sequel, The End of Star Trek, Section 31 sets up a potential adventure to Turkana 4. As the events of Section 31 take place around 2324, a mission to Turkana 4 would take them there just before the planet's government begins failing. It's possible that is the reason why Control is sending them there in the first place. Alpha Team's mission could involve trying to preserve the Federation colony there, and could even bring them into contact with Tasha Yar's parents. Star Trek, The Next Generation offered brief glimpses into Yar's backstory, including her planet's history. A Star Trek, Section 31 sequel could dive deeper into the politics of Turkana 4 and explore why the Federation colony there fell. Based on what we know from TNG, Section 31's Alpha Team would either have to fail to preserve the peace on Turkana 4 or inadvertently be the cause of its fall. Either way, a story like this would allow Star Trek to explore a situation where the Federation doesn't win and show how people can find hope even when all seems lost.